Welcome back. We are looking into something pretty fundamental today. Really, the moment code creation stopped being just a human thing.
Yeah.
And if
Mm.
you're tracking developer tools, and we always find great resources over at the AI Agent Store, this framework we're discussing is, well, it's crucial.
Absolutely.
Mm.
So our focus today is really analyzing the OpenAI Codex SDK. And it's not just about, listing features.
Right.
It's about understanding what happens when you can programmatically embed and control these genuinely autonomous code agents. It
Mhm.
really reshapes developer productivity.
Okay, so let's unpack this framework a bit.
Yeah.
An SDK, right? A software development kit. It's basically the whole box of tools for building something.
Mhm.
And this one is designed to weave AI right into the core development workflow. You can use TypeScript or the command line or even hook it into GitHub Actions.
And that flexibility is key. It means it can integrate pretty much everywhere, from your own machine right up to the deployment pipeline.
Which suggests a certain level of trust is needed.
Exactly. And that points to the target audience, doesn't it?
Mm.
We're talking software developers, DevOps engineers, AI engineers, those tooling teams building out the infrastructure.
And people who need to be comfortable handing over some control.
Precisely. They need to trust an agent with that kind of access.
Okay, so trust implies capability. The sources we looked at give this agent a really high autonomy level, 83%. What's actually driving that kind of independence?
Well, under the hood, it's GPT-5 Codex. And it's been trained pretty extensively using reinforcement learning.
Right.
So that 83% isn't just a number. It means it can genuinely perform independent task execution.
What does that look like in practice?
It means the agent can tackle complex, multi-step development tasks. Things like managing dependencies, finding bugs in tricky old code bases, writing, complex tests.
Without needing someone to hold its hand at every step.
Exactly. It handles the workflow independently.
That capability, that autonomy, it immediately makes you think about use cases, especially for DevOps folks, right? Automating tasks in CI/CD workflows.
Definitely. We're seeing teams embed these agents directly and securely into their development pipelines. It's happening now.
But here's the thing that really jumped out from the sources, kind of a paradox. The tech itself is complex, proprietary, yet it seems to be making things more accessible. The sources say users have created software, built games, written scripts without knowing how to code beforehand.
That's the really powerful part. It's democratization through complexity, in a way. That barrier to actually creating something, it's just crumbling.
Imagine that. If the agent handles the technical heavy lifting, what does that do for speed?
Well, the reports are, frankly, staggering. Developers are talking about a 10x speed up.
10 times.
Yeah. And some teams are even reporting up to 100x acceleration in building, in iterating on projects. It's not just a small efficiency gain.
It's an exponential leap. But hang on, if it's powered by this proprietary closed source tech, and it can operate independently across our whole CI/CD pipeline,
Yeah.
doesn't that bring up some big questions about control? You're paying for this intelligence and bolting it onto critical systems.
That's the crucial context, absolutely. It is closed source, and it is a paid model. Its popularity is high, around 72% in dev tools and AI tooling spaces.
That is a trade-off.
There's definitely a trade-off. You get this unbelievable speed, this 83% autonomy, this capability, but that power resides within a proprietary system. It's a major structural shift for development teams to consider.
So the big takeaway for you listening, this move towards highly autonomous code agents, it's not theoretical anymore. They're here, and they can be embedded right into complex existing workflows.
Right. And perhaps the most radical acceleration in creativity we've seen is now being driven by these proprietary AI frameworks. Something to really think about.
If you want to explore the Codex SDK for yourself or find similar tools, you can find resources like this over at aiagentstore.ai.
Yeah, definitely check that out. And thanks for joining us today as we explored this.
And please do take a moment to rate our discussion. It genuinely helps us figure out which sources and topics matter most to you.